Good morning, ladies and gents. We're here in Gila National Forest in New Mexico, and we are hiking the Little Bear Canyon Trail. At the end of this trail, we'll run into the Middle Fork River, which will follow up for another couple miles. Then we're gonna hit the Jordan Hot Springs. The cool thing about these hot springs is they're only like 94 degrees. So they're a little cooler than your body temperature. It's gonna make them feel really, really good in the hot of the day. I'm super stoked. We were told about this trail from a BLM agent when we were down in Oregon mountains. I'm using my GoPro today instead of my regular camera. I was just a little too nervous with 20 river crossings to take my good camera. We're heading down into Little Bear Canyon now. Headed down to the river. Gonna do some hot springs. We're literally just following this dried up riverbed that takes you down there. Right now is the driest part of the year for this part of New Mexico, so there's literally no water anywhere. Next month starts their monsoon season, and the rains, the amount of precipitation that they get really jumps up next month. So we're here at by far the driest part of the year. We found ourselves a little baby waterfall here coming down the creek. Daph's super pumped. She's getting all sorts of water. You can see it rolling down through this tree. Must mean we're getting close to the river if we're actually finding water now. Yeah, coming up on the river crossings. This awesome little cave in here. Daph, what are you doing?
You're gonna dry though, huh?
You can't come up here. This is straight down, Daph. What are you thinking? This canyon is so epic. These cliff faces must be 100 feet up, if not more. We made it to the river, and what a beautiful view. The water is crystal clear, and there's just huge canyon walls everywhere. Got the shoes off. Time to go wade in the water. We'll see how long I can go without putting my sandals on. See if it hurts my feet at all. The worst part about hiking this trail barefoot isn't the water crossings. That's super easy. The rocks are fairly round, a few sharp ones, but not bad. And it just feels really good being barefoot. The worst part is the land crossing. There's just so many sticks, and the sand. Oh, this sand feels like the 7 suns. It's just brutally hot on my feet. Whew. Look at all the tadpoles. So many little tadpoles in there. Swim away, buddies. Swim away. Basically back-to-back crossings. We think we may have found the hot springs. Maybe. This certainly looks like a hot spring. This is definitely a hot spring. We're just not sure if it is the hot spring. So we're gonna head off and go down maybe 1 or 2 more river crossings and see if there's any more hot springs. If not, we'll come back to this one. I haven't figured out any other hot springs, so we're just getting into this one. Oh, it's almost too hot. It feels so good though. Smooth.
Slid right off.
This hot spring is humongous. Get to come under here, hang out in this part. You're underneath this tree. This is really cool. I can see why this is the hot spring that everybody comes into. Oh, it's deep enough. It's not very deep. Daff somehow, she hog-tied herself. She wrapped this around her leg and then got it underneath it. What are you doing, Daff? Oh, you're just gonna lay down?
Give up.
That was a smart move. Don't worry, people, we'll undo her. Goodbye, sweet hot spring. You were so good to us. You felt so delicious. Then we felt so cold. And now we feel so good. I got my wet pants on. We're ready to head back. I find it so incredible that the river water is so warm here. It, you know, you think like a normal mountain stream is always frigid, but here it feels just a little bit colder than bathwater. I've never felt like a mountain stream like that feel so warm, especially in May. Just made it back to the van. A little bit pooped. That sun is pretty strong out there. Little Daff made it back too. She's tuckered out. Look at that, 14 miles for that dog. This hike was really amazing. It was one of the best hikes that we've done so far. Haley said that it's the best hike that she's been on since we've been dating. So that says something about it. The hot springs was really cool. Till tomorrow, find your adventure and go outside. Tomorrow's gonna be another really cool day. We're gonna go to the Gila Cliff. That's really hard to say. The Gila Cliff Dwellings.